On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Metropolis.
A large and densely populated city, typically the most important city or the capital of a country or region, a major center of commerce, culture, and activity.
Examples:
Metropolis skyline. Bustling metropolis. Paris is a romantic metropolis famous for its art, fashion, and cuisine.
Dusk.
The period of the day just before nightfall, when the light begins to fade, the darker part of twilight.
Examples:
Dusk sky. Dusk falls. The sky turned a beautiful orange hue at dusk.
Burnish.
To polish or shine a surface, usually by rubbing it until it becomes smooth and glossy, to enhance or improve the appearance or quality of something.
Examples:
Burnish a medal. Burnish a reputation. The company burnished its brand by investing in high-quality advertising campaigns.
Instinctively.
As a matter of nature or intuition rather than thought or training.
Examples:
Instinctively grab the knife. Instinctively bad with children. Some researchers claim that even humans can instinctively sense earthquakes.
Nub.
The central and most important point or core, a small, pointed piece or protuberance.
Examples:
Get to the nub. The nub of the bone. The nub of the problem was that no one knew how to fix the software glitch.
Greet.
To say hello to someone, to express welcome on meeting someone.
Examples:
Greet a customer. Greet an idea. He greeted his friends with a warm smile and a hug.
Bathe.
To wash or immerse oneself or another person in the water or a liquid, to expose a part of the body to a natural element, such as sunlight or air.
Examples:
Bathe in the sea. Bathe the baby. I always bathe my dog after she swims in the lake.
Byproduct.
A secondary or incidental product produced in the manufacture or synthesis of something else.
Examples:
Toxic byproducts. Byproduct of technology. The byproduct of the energy production process is a large amount of carbon dioxide emissions.
Imitation.
A duplicate of anything, particularly something valuable, the act of replicating someone or something.
Examples:
Imitation antique. Artificial imitation. Many individuals believe that children learn languages through imitation.
Consonant.
A speech sound that is produced by completely or partially blocking the airflow through the mouth, A letter or group of letters representing a consonant sound, for example, B, C, D, etc.
Examples:
Consonant blends. A medial consonant. The consonant sounds at the beginning and end of the word made it easy to pronounce.
Amplify.
To enhance something, particularly sound or brightness.
Examples:
Amplify a signal. Amplify the effect. You might need to amplify this point.
Synapse.
The fact or state of failing to finish an activity and of stopping using, making, or doing it.
Examples:
Synapse circuit. And at a synapse. Animals transmit nerve impulses through synapses.
Fir.
A type of tall evergreen tree that is native to the northern hemisphere, with needle-like leaves and cones that stand upright on the branches.
Examples:
Fir branch. Fir forest. The smell of fresh fir trees filled the air at the Christmas tree farm.
Cockroach.
A flat, brown or black, chiefly nocturnal insects sometimes found in the home.
Examples:
Cockroach killer. Have a cockroach phobia. Cockroaches sometimes cause allergic reactions in humans.
Muffle.
To wrap or cover something to deaden sound or prevent others from hearing it, to suppress or soften the sound of something, to decrease the intensity or impact of something.
Examples:
Muffle the sound. Muffle my cries. He tried to muffle his coughs during the movie not to disturb the other viewers.
Knob.
A round handle, especially one used for opening or closing a door, drawer, or cabinet.
Examples:
Handy knob. Knob closure. The knob on the drawer was loose and needed to be tightened.
Clarion.
A loud, clear, and ringing sound, often used to signal an alarm, warning, or call to action, a type of medieval trumpet.
Examples:
Clarion tone. The clarion sound of the trumpet. The clarion call for social justice has been made by activists worldwide.
Flick.
To make a sudden sharp movement or hit something quickly with a sharp movement.
Examples:
Flicker candle. Flick through pages. He flipped the light switch, and the room was illuminated.
Melancholy.
A feeling of sadness, disappointment, or boredom, often accompanied by a lack of energy or motivation.
Examples:
Feel melancholy. Nostalgic melancholy. His melancholy mood was apparent to everyone who knew him.
Muted.
Having a subdued or softened sound, color, or tone, restrained or understated in expression or style.
Examples:
Muted light, muted sound. The toned-down, muted colors in the living room gave it a cozy and relaxed feeling.
Rooster.
A male chicken, especially one that is adult, a bird that has a distinctive red comb, wattle, and crowing call.
Examples:
Bantam rooster, rooster fight. The rooster's crow woke up the farmer every morning at sunrise.
Peel.
To remove the skin of fruit and vegetables.
Examples:
Peel a fruit. Peel off easily. The storm had peeled all paint off the siding.
Filament.
A thin wire or thread, especially one used to produce light in an electric bulb.
Examples:
Filament lamp, carbon filament. The filament in the light bulb burned out, and now it's not working.
Venerable.
Deserving respect, because they are old, important, wise, etc.
Examples:
Venerable tradition. A venerable old man. He is the newly appointed CEO to revamp the venerable apparel brand.
Confound.
To confuse or perplex, to mix up or throw into disorder, to prove to be false or illogical.
Examples:
Confound right and wrong. Confound the problem. The unexpected events confounded the scientists, who had to rethink their hypothesis.
Respite.
A brief period of rest, relief, or delay from something difficult or unpleasant, a short break or vacation from regular activities or responsibilities.
Examples:
Respite care. A short respite. The vacation gave her a much-needed respite from work.
Bide.
To wait patiently or endure a difficult or frustrating situation. To remain or stay in a particular place or state. To tolerate or put up with something.
Examples:
Bide your confidence. Bide in silence. I need to bide my time before making a decision.
Bury.
To place a dead body in the ground, grave, or tomb.
Examples:
Bury in the earth. Bury emotion. There is plenty of space to bury everyone.
Ground floor.
Relating to or situated on the floor of a building that is at ground level, referring to something as basic, foundational, or introductory.
Examples:
Ground floor apartment. Ground floor investment. The entrepreneur always wanted a ground floor position in the next big thing, so he constantly keeps an eye on emerging industries.
Clad.
Dressed or covered in a particular way, provided or protected with a particular material or substance.
Examples:
Clad completely in black. Clad in armor. The athlete was clad in a tight-fitting suit designed to reduce drag and improve performance.
Striated.
Marked or characterized by thin, parallel lines, ridges, or grooves, having a striped or streaked pattern.
Examples:
Striated muscle. Striated pattern. The artist used a special technique to create the striated effect on the canvas.
Peep.
To take a quick and often furtive or cautious look at something. To emit a small sound or noise, typically a high-pitched chirp or squeak. Noun, a small, high-pitched sound.
Examples:
Make a peep. Peep into the room. I could only peep through the keyhole to see what was happening in the room.
Sublimation.
The process of transforming a solid directly into a gas, or vice versa, without passing through the intermediate liquid phase. Of psychology, the channeling of repressed emotions or impulses into socially acceptable behavior or productive activities.
Examples:
Sublimation of dry ice. Sublimation printing. The sublimation process involves a solid directly turning into a gas without becoming a liquid first.
Cubit.
An ancient unit of measurement commonly used in antiquity, typically based on the length of a forearm from the elbow to the tip of the middle finger, which varied in length across different cultures but was generally around 18 inches, 45.72 centimeters.
Examples:
Cubit measurement. Ancient cubit. He fashioned the wooden beam to be exactly 1 cubit long as per the historical design specifications.
Upholster.
To provide furniture, seats, or cushions with padding, springs, and a covering, typically with fabric, leather, or similar materials, to furnish or decorate with upholstered pieces.
Examples:
Upholster furniture. Upholster a chair. We must upholster the worn-out couch to give it a fresh look.
Christ.
The man that Christians believe is the prophet and the Son of God, and whose life and sermons form the basis for Christianity.
Examples:
Teaching of Christ. Before Christ. Christmas is the day to celebrate the birth of Christ.
Recapitulate.
To summarize or repeat the main points of something.
Examples:
Recapitulate briefly. Recapitulate a speech. He recapitulated the main points of the meeting for those who had not been able to attend.
Ascension.
The act of rising or climbing up, especially to a higher position or level.
Examples:
Ascension curve. Ascension of Jesus. The ascension of the mountain was a challenging but rewarding experience.
Straddle.
To sit or stand with one leg on either side of something or someone. To adopt a position or attitude that involves a compromise or combination of two or more opposing principles, ideas, or interests.
Examples:
straddle a fence, straddle a motorcycle. We had to straddle the fallen tree to cross the river.
Sideways.
Towards or from the side, with one side forward or to the front, adjective, of movement, at an angle.
Examples:
fall sideways, a sideways market. She glanced sideways at the conversation of the boy she was interested in.
Ventriloquist.
A performer who entertains by making their voice appear to come from somewhere else, often through the use of a dummy or puppet.
Examples:
ventriloquist dummy, ventriloquist act. The famous ventriloquist used his puppet to tell jokes and entertain the audience.
Incidentally.
By the way, as an aside or in passing.
Examples:
incidentally discovered, incidentally mentioned. Incidentally, I know the answer to that question.
Nostalgia.
A sentimental longing or wistful affection for a period in the past.
Examples:
a warm nostalgia, nostalgia trip. The ice cream truck sound brought back nostalgia from my childhood.
Avuncular.
Relating to an uncle, or similar to the kindness, warmth, and guidance typically associated with an uncle, characterized by a kind, friendly, and helpful manner, especially towards younger people.
Examples:
avuncular advice, avuncular relationship. He always took on an avuncular role, offering advice and support to his younger colleagues.
Neurotic.
Suffering from neurosis or excessive and irrational anxiety or distress, often about everyday situations and circumstances.
Examples:
neurotic behavior, neurotic disorder. The neurotic character is always anxious and worries about everything.
Niece.
A daughter of one's sibling, brother-in-law, or sister-in-law.
Examples:
a bouncing niece, play with her niece. My niece is a talented artist who has won several awards for her drawings.
Envision.
To imagine or expect what a situation will be like in the future.
Examples:
envision the future, envision the project's success. We cannot envision her as president.
Nondescript.
Lacking distinctive or interesting qualities, Often used to describe something or someone that is unremarkable or generic.
Examples:
Nondescript character. Nondescript picture. The apartment building had a nondescript exterior and blended with the other buildings on the street.
Outbound.
Going or traveling away from a particular place, intended for or leading to a destination outside a particular place.
Examples:
Outbound email. The outbound flight. He was on an outbound train.
Expressway.
A high-speed divided highway designed for fast traffic, typically with limited access points and no intersections.
Examples:
Expressway exit. Expressway construction. The new expressway has eased traffic congestion in the city.
Convolution.
A complex or intricate twist, turn, or arrangement of something, a complex or winding thought process, argument, or situation.
Examples:
Complex convolution. Mathematical convolution. The novel's plot is full of twists and turns, creating a complex convolution of events.
Foreboding.
A feeling that something bad or unpleasant is about to happen, a sense of impending danger or doom.
Examples:
Foreboding sign. Ominous foreboding. The dark clouds in the sky created a sense of foreboding and made everyone anxious.
Sheen.
A lustrous or glossy shine or surface finish, a glow or radiance that emanates from or suggests brightness or brilliance.
Examples:
Metallic sheen. Silky sheen. The polished silver vase had a bright sheen in the sunlight.
Genital.
Of or relating to the external and internal reproductive organs.
Examples:
Genital bleeding. Pain in the genital area. The genital organs of the human body are necessary for reproduction.
Apricot.
A small, soft, juicy fruit of an orange-yellow color, closely related to the peach and almond, originally grown in China and now widely cultivated in other parts of the world.
Examples:
Apricot tree. Dried apricot. I love to make apricot jam using fresh-picked fruit from the orchard.
Cherub.
A representation of an angelic being or child, typically depicted as a plump, winged figure with a sweet or innocent expression, often associated with heavenly or divine contexts in art, literature, and folklore.
Examples:
Cherub statue. The cherub motif on the antique clock. The Renaissance painting featured a sky filled with cherub faces looking down on the scene below.
Prune.
A dried plum that has a black, wrinkled appearance. Verb, to cut off branches from a tree, bush or plant, especially to encourage growth.
Examples:
Prune a branch. Wrinkle like a prune. You should remove the seeds from the prunes before cooking.
Unsuspecting.
Unaware of the presence of danger, not suspicious.
Examples:
Unsuspecting boys and girls. Unsuspecting victim. The thief stole the wallet from the unsuspecting tourist.
Stew.
A dish consisting of meat and vegetables simmered in liquid, typically served hot as a main course or soup, a state of mental or emotional agitation or confusion.
Examples:
Stew meat. Vegetable stew. I made a delicious beef stew for dinner tonight.
Char.
Also Tsar or Tsar, a title of rulers or monarchs, especially in Russia, before the Russian Revolution of 1917, an authoritarian or powerful political leader or high-level officeholder.
Examples:
Technology czar. Economic czar. The Czar of Healthcare is responsible for improving the quality and accessibility of healthcare for all citizens.